So I made another buckwheat batter bread. It's quite hard to say that. It's been quite fun testing these out. This time I tried it with freshly milled buckwheat flour rather than soaking the grain first and blending it with water like I did last time. This was much easier for me since I've got my own flour mill. You can use store-bought buckwheat flour for this too, I would think. I used 300 grams of hulled whole buckwheat milled into flour, then added about half a teaspoon of salt and about a tablespoon of sourdough starter to that, and then I added enough water to make a pretty thick batter. You want at least the same weight of water as you have of flour plus some. Just eyeball it. I didn't measure it precisely, just get a sort of a nice thick batter but not too runny. And then you leave this mixture to ferment at room temperature, and it might take half a day, it might take a whole day. When it's all bubbly and you'll see it's risen up, preheat your oven to about 220 degrees Celsius, grease a loaf pan, and then really gently spoon this mixture into the pan, or pans in my case. I use these little mini loaf pans. Then you bake this batter dough for about 40 to 60 minutes, depending on the size and the shape of your pan. It will need a lot of time to bake properly since there's so much water in this recipe. Once cooled, you can slice your buckwheat sourdough bread. I took one of these little mini loaves, sliced thinly, along to a morning tea yesterday with some homemade hummus and fruit, and it was fantastic. It tastes really, really good.